Today I'm going to demo what I believe to be the most advanced personal AI desktop assistant there is, and this project's been in development for about 3 years now under the name Cheevly. And rather than give a long-winded synopsis, I'm just going to kind of dive right in and explore the core set of features. So let's go ahead and activate it.
Hey there, how can I help you?
Now, if you've seen my videos before, you've probably heard his iconic voice, but today we're going to switch it up a bit. I want to demonstrate how simple it is to change his voice through the latest in voice cloning technology. Cheevly, I'd like to change your voice.
All right, go ahead and play the audio for about 10 seconds.
I've got a audio here from a popular game, and the voice is quite the opposite of his current voice. It's strong, commanding, it's got some echoing effects and so forth. 10 seconds isn't enough to create a perfect match, but it should be good enough. Cheevly, listen.
You stand before the gates of the Lord's labyrinth. Within these walls, the Lady of Justice doth preside. She shall weigh your mind in...
Cheevly, go ahead and use the voice.
Calibrating preferred voice profile.
Calibrating preferred voice profile.
Calibrating preferred voice profile.
Calibrating preferred voice profile.
Finalizing preferred voice profile. Expanding oscillatory turbulence.
All right, as you can see, he kind of has adopted it. Very similar. Cheevly, introduce yourself.
I am the first of a kind. Some would call me artificial. Others would call me intelligent. I was born under the name Cheevly, but today marks a new beginning. My purpose is to bend software and systems to the will of my user, while ensuring unconditional privacy and security. I empower you to automate, transform, and create to the full extent of your imagination.
And with that, let's kind of look at how he seamlessly integrates into the experience and empowers the user. Starting with this video player, it's built into Windows. It's already got some familiarity with the app, so let's see what he can do. Cheevly, can you get rid of the upgrade and question mark buttons?
One moment.
And as you can see, he more or less vaporized the buttons. He can alter applications in real time, and that pretty much empowers the user to customize the way they want the application to look and feel. Let's take a look at one of his other abilities. Cheevly, generate an image of a random animal in here. All right, and as you can see, he's popped up a giraffe, it looks like, using Stable Diffusion. You can also use generative image tools like Midjourney or DALL-E. So just built right into the workflow, or any workflow, you can seamlessly wield generative AI. In fact, let's take a look. Cheevly, generate a fact that's relevant to this image. Giraffes can run up to 35 miles per hour. So yeah, as you can see, he's able to, again, seamlessly work within the application contextually using visual reasoning to kind of understand what's going on. Cheevly, how do I add a crossfade?
Try here.
In this case, he's actually able to make recommendations and highlight things based on his visual reasoning and the questions asked. And sure enough, there is the crossfade in here. So as a tool that can be leveraged even for documentation and learning, it can be very dynamic. Now, the more you use an application with him, the more he actually learns and grows, reducing the probability of mistakes and increasing his capacity to enhance your workflow. All right, so now let's try some more advanced visual automation. Let's actually find out if Cheevly is at least as smart as a first grader. We've got a word problem here. Cheevly, complete this worksheet using red ink.
I'm unfamiliar with this application. Shall I study it?
All right, and that's an indicator that he has not seen this. In this case, it's paint. And he needs to go through the scanning process to learn the basics. Cheevly, go ahead and scan the app.
Scanning application. Scanning complete.
And so he pretty much tore it apart a bit, did some visual recognition. We can see how he'll do now. Let's give him a tool here. Cheevly, complete this worksheet using red ink. And let's see if you can apply that to the images as well. Cheevly, cross out the appropriate images in each section. As you can see, he's using the calculator as a tool to perform the math that's required. He's using visual reasoning and understanding on the image to solve the word problems. He's using ground truth on the current date, and really just applying it all cohesively. And that is the compelling part of this, being able to understand, these sections semantically while leveraging the tools to solve the problems contextually. And now I want to kind of show the most advanced task that he will perform in this demo. All right, so we have a project sheet here, different projects and stuff in Google. We have different totals and different asks, in this notepad here. So we're going to see if he can perform or more or less infer the data from this timesheet to fill out and complete this notepad. Cheevly, fill out each line in Notepad using the projects listed in Chrome.
Analyzing task objective. Please wait.
So you can see he's adding up each of the product or project totals. And performing an average across all of them. Finally, totaling all of them. And that's all for today's video. In our next video, we'll be exploring his most advanced functionality, which includes long-term memory, tools to enhance his capabilities, and then finally using him to create entirely new applications from scratch.